Now, the government has embarked on initial plans on how to redesign the infamous Nithi bridge, with the Ministry of Transport stating that there are plans to place cameras on black spot areas along the road as an initial way of dealing with rogue drivers who disobey regulations that have caused many deaths over the years. President William Ruto has committed to setting aside funds to begin the process as county and central government officials held their first meeting Monday here in Nairobi. Leila Mohammed with that report.
The physical environment that the Nithi bridge finds itself in has been its cause of troubles over time, as many lives have been lost in serious crashes, many of which have ended up at the bottom of the Nithi River.
Hapa kwa hii barabara inaanguka ngali mingi sana. Hata ya mbuzi ilianguka hapa ikamaliza mbuzi yote na watu.
After several calls for a redesign of the route connecting several counties, the head of state has announced plans to ensure safety of tens of thousands who transport goods and people in that region.
Our prayer is that even though we have no resources, there is no cost we can put to our life. So that should be given a priority, because saving lives really lessons of supporting human beings.
That conversation has begun Monday, with both sets of governments expecting that soon that redesign will come into life.
There could even better ways of straightening that road, to design it to make it straight from the bridge up as you go towards Meru.
In 2022, a modern coast bus which crashed, killing 47 passengers, was one of the highest the bridge has witnessed over the last 2 decades, a matter which the front runners in the presidential election of 2022 promised to take action on once in government.
Tayari tuko sasa katika hiyo mpango yetu ya budget ya mwaka huu, pesa ya kubadilisha ile bridge na hata barabara.
The Ruto administration now says that whilst funding could be a reason for the redesign not to happen immediately, there are some issues that can be looked into to ensure that road discipline is strictly observed on the road tucked in between two hills.
All our highways are monitored by digital cameras, a program that we hope we do it by the end of this year. And for that reason, we are starting with, although we will take care of the entire roads in future, but want to start with the black spots, including Nithi bridge, so that then we can be monitored. And once we put in place legal measures to ensure that instant fines are going to be levied on road traffic violators.
Residents have expressed concerns with the current design of the road.
Hata gari kizia mbreki medero huwezi nini continue juu ya mlima na kona.
Na sasa hiyo barabara ikitengenezwa, si inaweza kuwa yani at least.
In 2021, a truck collided with a matatu. In that accident, 5 people died while 4 others were injured in a road crash at the same spot. In 2019, at a similar spot, a lorry that was ferrying building blocks from Meru town to Chuka was involved in an accident with a matatu that was ferrying people to Nairobi. In August 2000, a similar tragedy befell Tharaka Nithi after 45 people were killed and at least 27 more injured after a passenger bus crashed into the river. In 1998, 56 people on board a stagecoach bus were killed. The same year, passengers on board an Akamba bus cheated death after a landslide created a huge gully along the bridge. Leila Mohammed, NTV.